Class, class.
Yes, yes.
Class.
Yes.
Okay, so in our chapter 5 mid-chapter checkpoint, I graded those yesterday. It showed me that you know how to subtract with a 2-digit number with regrouping. So that tells me the rest of the chapter tells us how we apply what we know about 2-digit subtraction and addition, but it applies it to word problems. Are we afraid of words in math?
No.
But because you did so well, that means that I can now give you another strategy to use when you solve word problems to ensure that you get the right answer and you do the right thing every time you see a word problem. Do you believe it?
Yes.
Okay. So just like in reading, we closely read our text, right? We try to decide and figure out what the author's trying to tell us by the details of the story. We do main idea, and you remember main idea, what the
Story about details and more about the story.
So there are details in word problems that tell you more about what you need to do. What the writer of the word problem is trying to get you to do and solve. Okay? So what I want to do is first do a quick turn and talk. I want you to tell your partner when I say go, I want Jelly to tell Peanut Butter what they believe the word annotate means. If I'm telling you that we do it when we find main idea in reading, what we're going to do in math, what do you think the word annotate means? I mentioned it a few times here or there, but Jelly, tell Peanut Butter what you think annotate means. Teach.
Okay.
That is, I want you to tell me what you think annotate means in a math problem, in a word problem. Teach.
Okay.
Peanut Butter, if Jelly left out anything, you want to piggyback on what they said, or you agree or disagree, I want you to add that now. Peanut Butter, tell Jelly. Annotate. Jayla's in learning position, so is Rihanna. Tatiana, I came to your group. Shanae.
Yes.
Actually, no. Tatiana, tell me what Shanae now understands annotate to mean. What do you think?
I think she knows that it means to
Take notes. That's the thing I was looking for, because even in the word annotate, you see that little note in the middle. That's your key word, note. Take notes. 10-finger woo.
Woo!
Okay. So this is what we're going to do. I have a super cool way. It's called an acronym, and it's when we take a word and we take each letter of the word and we apply steps or ideas to the word. The word I'm going to use is cubes. I'm going to use cubes. I have an anchor chart over there. I have the picture of the anchor chart up here. The word cubes, C.U.B.E.S, cubes. For each letter in cubes is a different step. Okay? The C in cubes, meaning we have a word problem. First thing we're going to do, I was about to say, the first thing we are going to do is what? But in math, whenever we see a word problem, what's the real first thing we always do? Brianna.
Read the whole question.
Read the whole question first, okay? So this is really like the second thing. C, circle and label all of the numbers in your problem. U, use for underline. the question. Underline the question. B, box any action words or keywords. Usually those will be in your question. Okay? E, eliminate what you don't even need. Then evaluate. Decide what your keywords mean. Do they mean subtract? Do they mean to add? Be careful. There might be two-step problems, and we know those are hot, right? Hot, higher order thinking. You need the big brains for those problems, right? Okay? S, final step. Solve the problem. That's when you do your math, you show your work. Okay? So first we're gonna I'm gonna model a couple of them. We're gonna do some partner practice. Then we're gonna do some park prep practice for the test that you might see in the future. Okay? Let's try it. Tom drew 23 pictures last year. Beth drew 14 pictures. How many more pictures did Tom draw than Beth? First step, we read the whole problem. We have our C. What's our C, Kyrie? What are we gonna do first?
C is to underline.
C. C is to underline. You're getting a step ahead of me. What's our C?
Circle and
Circle.
label the number.
Circle and label our numbers. Okay, so I have a circle here. That number is what class?
23.
I have a number here. This number is what class?
14.
Do I have any other numbers? No. Okay, so now we can go to U. We're going to underline the question. Now we can underline the question, right? For the U. How many more pictures did Tom draw than Beth? Okay? Now we have B. B is for what, Alante? Box in our key words. Exactly. Now, Jasmine, do you see keywords in this question?
Yes.
Absolutely. What are they?
How many more?
Okay, I like that. I like that. Do you agree? Agree with Jasmine?
Yes.
I see a lot of agrees. Good. Do you see any more keywords?
Yes. Dan.
Dan. Jasmine, keep it going. Keep the ball rolling. What does this tell you? What do those keywords tell you? So now we're going to evaluate and eliminate. First, do we need to get rid of any information?
No.
No, we need everything here. So let's evaluate. What does these keywords tell us that we need to do? Subtract. Well, usually when we subtract, don't we go the whole minus the part that we know, and we're left with the... But this is a little bit different, right? What kind of question is this based on these keywords? What kind of question is it? Mackenzie?
A comparison question.
A comparison question. And in comparison questions, how do we solve comparison questions when we compare two things together? We do this, then we do this, then we do that, and it equals the difference. We do what? Who I haven't heard from? Valentine. We take the what? Calling somebody for help. But this is a little bit different. You're doing a regular subtraction problem starting with the whole. 5, 4, 3, 2. We start with the what, Marlon?
We start with the whole.
Call somebody else. 5, 4, 3, 2.
We start with the biggest number.
We start with the bigger number. Mayana, since you did it. What's the bigger number? 23. And the smaller number, Marlon? 14. Back to Valentine. So when we compare two things, a comparison subtraction problem, we start with the bigger number. We subtract the smaller part, and now we're left with the difference between the two groups. Okay, let's do it. Tatiana, what am I going to do?
You're going to cross off the 2 and put a 1.
Why are you going to cross off the 2 and put a 1? Why in the world would you cross off a 2 and put a 1? Come on. Respect. I asked Tatiana. Don't forget, just because I asked you a question doesn't mean I'm telling you that you're wrong. I just want you to explain your answer to me, remember? So you said, I'm not doing anything right here. Why aren't you going to do anything right here? Why do you need to regroup? Nice and loud, I can't hear you.
Because if it's more of a 4, you have to go next door.
Right, Right, it's more on the floor. And if it's more on the floor, we can't take 4 away from 3, can we? If we only have 3, we can't take 4. That's silly. So we have to go next door. What are we going to do next door? And what am I doing if I do that? Crossing off the 2 and putting a 1. What does that mean that I'm doing? What does that mean that I'm doing, Bobby? Yeah, that's the word, regroup, but what does that mean? I'm getting what? I'm taking... Yeah. All right, you're just gonna go ahead to it, okay? So you said I'm taking a 10, I'm making it 10 ones. You said I had to cross out the 3, make it 13 because I already had 3 there, right? Now it's nothing left to do but to do the math, right? Subtract from the top right on down. Jayla, what do you think? 13 minus 4.
13 minus 4 equals 9.
13 minus 4 equals 9. Agree?
Yes.
Okay. What about the 10s? Sana?
10 is 0.
The 10s place is 0. 1 minus 1 is 0. Do we have that answer on the board?
Yes.
On the back.
Yes.
Now, you know, I'd like for you to find the answer, but I think it's so much more impressive if you could tell me at least why one of those answers is foolish. They tried to trick you. They'll try to trick you if you're not reading the question carefully. What's a foolish answer? Kyrie, what do you think?
Number 11.
11. What do you think they did to get 11?
They didn't regroup.
They didn't regroup. Not only did they not regroup, what did they do?
They...
I'm going to write it over here again so you can see it fresh. They got a 1 right here and a 1 right here. How did they find a 1?
They subtracted from the bottom.
They subtracted from the bottom. They did 4 minus 3 equals 1. They can't do that. You can't do that. That means 11, foolish. What's another foolish answer? It's real foolish too. It's real foolish. Kayla, haven't heard from you yet, Kayla?
37.
37. Why is 37 another foolish answer that they tried to trick you with? They added. And we know if we're doing how many more, it is a comparison subtraction problem. They did 3 plus 4 and 2 plus 1. And wrong. Foolish, foolish, foolish. Hands down. We have another one to do. I'm going to tell you right now. For 19, what they didn't do, they did this right. They regrouped the ones place. They got that 9. But what they did not do, they did 2 minus 1. And they put a 1 right there, but they forgot that they took that 10 away to make it 10 ones. That's what happened. Okay, let's look at one more. You show me you're ready to move on by being in learner's position. Marissa had 51 toy dinosaurs. She gave 14 toy dinosaurs to her brother. How many toy dinosaurs does she have now? Let's annotate. C. What am I going to do, Marlon? Right? I'm going to circle. Let me circle. What am I going to circle first? 51. What else am I going to circle? Sayan? 14. Do I have any other numbers in my problem? No. You. What am I going to do? Kayla?
We are going to underline.
Underline the whole thing. We'll underline the whole thing.
Question.
Just the question, right? It starts with a question word. That question word is how, and it ends with a question mark. All right, so we did that. B. What are we going to do, Keviana?
Box any action or keyword.
And usually those will be in your question. What are we going to box?
We're going to box how many.
How many? And what else? Do you see anything else that might tell us what we need to do?
Yeah.
What?
We have to box
I said what? I can hear you.
box
Have. Okay, well, have what? Not just have. Have what? Have now, right? So when I think of have now, it's like the end result. let's go back now, because we did B, now we do F. Eliminate anything we don't need. Do we need to eliminate anything? Cross any information out that we just don't need to solve that problem? Mackenzie? Do we need to cross anything out and eliminate anything?
No.
No. Okay, so let's evaluate. What does our numbers tell us? What does our keywords tell us? It says Marissa had 51 toy dinosaurs. What is that? That number is a part? Is it a whole? What is it?
It is.
Hands down.
It's the whole.
It's the whole, right? I'm gonna put a little W there. Okay? She gave 14 toy dinosaurs to her brother. What's that? What's 14? What did they give us?
The part.
A part. All right? And how many have now? How many does she have now? How many have now is our keywords. They started with the whole. They gave us a part. So what operation do we need to do, Jasmine?
We need to subtract.
We need to subtract. That tells us we need to subtract. Okay? Start with the whole, subtract the part you know.
You're not with the difference.
Valentine, give me my subtraction problem.
51
51 minus 14 equals
37.
Let's take a step back. More on top?
No need to stop.
Don't have more on top. More on the floor?
Go next door.
Okay, we got more on the floor. That means we have to do some regrouping so we can subtract the ones place. Okay? What we gonna do? Walk me through it. Brianna.
First, you're gonna cross out the 5 and put a 4.
And that means that we are regrouping 110 as what? As 10 ones. We have one there already, so.
So you need to cross out the 1 and put an 11.
Absolutely. Then what? Pass it off to Bobby. Pass it off to Bobby.
Then you subtract 11 from 4.
Okay, so do that. Well, now let's subtract 11 from 4. Subtract 4 from 11, right. So what is that? 7. Okay, and what else? Subtract 1 from 4, and you got what?
3.
All right. So listen, I want 10 big moves, both of them. Okay. So we have our answer of 37. Can you tell me any foolish answers from this? Ones they really tried to get you with if you weren't paying attention and reading the question carefully. What you got, Mayana?
65.
Okay, 65. What's up with 65? What did they do to get 65? They added. They did not pay attention to what the question was giving them, right? Okay? 65, they added. Ain't wrong. Okay? Hands down. Check this one out. Actually, no. I want you to take out the peanut butters, take out the half sheet of paper. Peanut butters take out half sheet of paper. Yep, the one with the staples on it. The one with the staples on it. All I ask you to do is take out the half sheet of paper, that's it. I see Jayla with her hands in learner's position, ready for my next directions. So is Tatiana. Okay, this is what I want you to do. When I say go, okay, I want peanut butter, just looking at the top, don't look at the second one, just the top one, okay? I want peanut butter to read the question out loud to Jelly, as well as annotate the problem. Do not solve it. Do not write anything else down. First thing I want you to do is peanut butter annotate. Peanut butter read, peanut butter annotate.
Okay.
plenty of time for peanut butter to read the question as well as annotate, meaning circle, underline, box, evaluate or eliminate. So the only thing left now is to solve. Okay? You're going to pass it off to Jelly to pick out those parts or holes or whatever you have. Everyone has something different. Pick those things out and solve. Okay, Jelly is solving. All eyes should be on me because I haven't told you where to go yet. Alante, the directions were all eyes on me. Please make a better choice. Teach. Jelly solve. Jelly solve. Question. Who's annotating? Peanut butter.
Yes.
Peanut butter annotate. Jelly will be solving. It's hot for a reason. It's smoky and piping hot for a reason. There's one little thing in there. That's something that you would handle in the sink. Now, this is a hot question for a reason. It's a hot question for two reasons. One reason is that one of your parts was a word. One of your parts was a word. That word also meant that you had another step that you needed to do before you actually solved the question. Okay? Hands down. Let me walk you through it. I'll ask for your help. First thing I'm going to annotate, I'm going to see for my circle. First thing I'm going to circle is what? Kayla? I'm going to circle 12 people. The second one that I'm going to circle, the second thing I'm going to circle, because I don't see any other numbers, do you? No. What will you circle? Double. The word double is giving you another piece of information that you need. Okay? That number signed up for the dance class. How many people signed up for the dance class on Monday and Tuesday? Here is my question. Underline. Yes, check your annotations. Okay? Next thing, box the action or keywords. How many, okay? This is my other action word, and. How many? So when you see and, it's telling you to add between two things. You're gonna add Monday and you're gonna add Tuesday. Okay? Can we just go and add 12 and double? No. We have to figure out what this number is. This is our evaluate. Okay? We need to evaluate. We can't eliminate anything, but we need to figure out what double means. What does double mean? Double that means what? Jasmine? What number?
We need a double 12.
We need to double 12 because that was Monday and Tuesday had double that. So this is our first part of our question. Okay? I want pencils away. So at this point, you've annotated with me. So now I need you to see both steps of this problem so you know why it's so hot. Okay? So this is the first step. Step 1. What's this? Help me solve this. Bobby. And
1 + 1 = 2.
equals 2. Okay.